Okay, so let's get into some danger here. At the end of last session, after sailing the seven skies, or seven, what was he calling it, Admiral? I forget. After meeting up with Ruth Loneliness, the Admiral of the Sky Pirates, and the many myriad ships that travel in their armada. Everyone was sort of given an introduction to being living as a pirate here, and it went pretty well. I think, all things considered, all outcomes that were possible, it went pretty well. Let's see, yada yada yada. They have their new contact via Sending Stone, Lawanda Drake, who's super eager to be their contact as she is trying to become a crew member on the Admiral ship, and this is part of that. The crew was headed toward the island of, I think it was Simhazy is the one that you were all headed to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you. My notes are I don't know what I was thinking here. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You weren't?
Clearly not. I'm like, oh, because I added all those people. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Simhazy. Of course, stopped partway through. Maybe half a day away from departing Atmos Isles. The crew has now set sails, as it were, in the direction. Kip has sent the ship off and targeted Simhazy Isle, and with the understanding that it's I think their first trip from the Twin Cities of Sandir to Atmos Isles was like I'm gonna say like 3.5 weeks, I think. No longer than a month. But this one, your ship's a little faster than that, so that accounts for some time. But the distance is like maybe 2.5, 3 times that. So you're looking at a bit of a long haul on your ship with your crew. So I guess my first, as we settle in here, it's early February now. Still pretty chilly. Is there anything that you all want to do practice-wise? Any skills you want to hone, or any new skills you want to start working on, or anything as you begin this arduous journey through uncharted territory to head to Simhazy Isles?
I think Liazana would be working on her sword skills.
Okay.
I think Zia would probably just be attempting to learn from Breelith a little bit, since Zia's never really had much of a formal education.
Oh yeah. Oh, Breelith will absolutely just talk hours.
We could go to the captain
about history
room, and you can put up a big chalkboard.
Oh, she will absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that'd be fun.
Oh, I love that.
What would let's see. Well, I would probably Sinister would probably step in and be like, okay, I've had enough. And then he would go to the captain's room and probably look at the maps and try and, connect the dots. And then he would probably try and learn how to do a little bit of everything, because he's got a short attention span. He's self-absorbed, so he would just dart around the boat, just learn a little bit, I get it, yo. And then he'd just meow, 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 meow. And then he would sit down and look at the Sending Stone.
Oh, okay.
And he would think to himself that, yo, they could totally scry us with this. They can just peep in on us if they wanted to. And then he would just wherever he was, he would put it in his room while he's away.
Okay.
in a drawer.
All right. Well, let's say first week goes by. You have plenty of food if everyone's eating in moderation. Ship is humming along. Cassius is working with Wisp, the air genasi engineer for the ship, to get a better understanding of what the ship looks like. Of course, there's this mysterious hold that they can't get into. And they're trying to examine that a little bit further, but there isn't much they can do right now. Liazana, if you could make for me, let's see, your swordsmanship skills. If you could make for me an athletics check, and based on that, we'll see what we do.
Ha! 8.
Oh, okay. You are working feverishly at improving your sword skills. It's a little difficult without too many people to help, or any training dummies or any of that. So you find yourself struggling a little bit to pick anything up new. But that's, first couple of weeks. Breelith, can you make a... Oh, jeez, what even would that be? I actually had to... Jeez, look at the skills.
Wisdom? Knowledge?
Right? It might be a straight check, because I don't know if there's going to be anything in here that would be... you know what? I'll let you do a history check. We'll start with that, and we'll see where it goes.
Well, history check. That would be a 10. Pow, pow, pow. I did so good.
Okay, this is setting the DC for Zia learning. So 10 with history, and can you do a... I'll let you choose, I don't know, either a charisma or an intelligence check straight up. And this is in how you're teaching her. If you're trying to, be one of the fun teachers that's using a bunch of fun stuff to teach her things, that's charisma. If you're like, hey, buy the book, lecture, paste. Class.
Oh, is this for
intelligence? Yeah, this is for Breelith. Yeah, in her
Breelith
teaching.
would totally be as interactive as possible.
Okay.
Like, she would not be by the book. She would probably draw out things. She'd probably like draw things and make little fun quizzes on her, even when she's not there studying with her, back in her room. Oh yeah.
Sarah would pop in and be like, yeah, it's this.
Nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the fun stuff would be charisma?
Yes, please, a straight up charisma check. And this is setting the DC for Zia.
Wonderful. Let me get back on here. Well, we're retiring this D20, but that is a 8.
Damn.
I rolled another. I rolled 7 both times.
I rolled a 7 on my check too.
No, really? Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's see, Zia. All right. So Zia, you can either use a charisma to try and learn, or an intelligence check to try and learn from Breelith. We'll start with that check and then go from there. DC's a little higher for understanding her.
So Zia's worst thing is charisma.
Oh, no.
So we're definitely gonna go with intelligence, I think, if that's okay.
Absolutely, yep.
And there's a 9.
You're so good.
So good.
Oh, the dice are great tonight.
All the good rolls all around.
So, I won't have you do the next roll, because I think with these, it's safe to say, so you might sort of be learning something, but it's effectively a D student currently.
Somebody said, welcome to kindergarten chat, and I'm imagining now that Breelith has started writing and gone really in deep into the history, and Zia's like, I can't read. What?
That's awesome.
What do the lines mean?
Awesome.
The other thing I do want to mention is that Zia's like ability to like make sure people have like very like solid like the ability to sleep without like worry or pain that like we did with Liazana a few sessions ago is innately tied to Bo as a protector. And so that Zia has like been undergoing a lot of insomnia and having like recurrent nightmares and being unable to sleep since he's been gone.
Okay.
That could also, we could, story reason for this being here.
Nice. Perfect.
Like falling asleep during the lessons, really getting really mad.
Oh,
Oh, all right. Well, I guess it's just the first 2 weeks, so we have hope. We have hope.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
DM, if we
Yes.
have a chance, I would like to spar with Liazano after.
Oh, okay, all right. So since you're getting sort of a broad understanding of the ship, between engineering and navigation, there isn't a lot that you're learning in any particular area, but it takes a little
Jack
longer.
of all
But you're getting,
trades.
you're really starting to pick up the different, that's how that ties in here, and that's why you do that, right? Sort of
He
set
has a
up.
short attention span, but he is academic, but is like, that's it.
Nice. All right, so Sinister, if you, you know what? Because Sinister, you're gonna spar. I'm gonna say, Liazana, if you want to roll, you'll be with advantage. So you'll just roll one more time. But if you want to start with rolling an athletics check again, as this will be thanks to Sinister seeing
I'm like,
you.
yo, Liazana, I see you trying to practice. Want to fight?
Awesome.
That one was a lot better.
okay.
17.
Oh, nice. All right. All right. Sinister really keeping you on your toes as he, shows you the thrusts and parries and such of swordplay.
Parry, thrust.
That's awesome.
Good!
Awesome. Let's see. So I'm going to say, Liazana, you can additionally then roll, add an acrobatics check to that. So you have to be really nimble to dance around Sinister's blade.
Oh, that's really cool. That's cute.
That's awesome.
Actually, I have a +5, so that is an 18.
Ooh, okay. All right, I am making a note, given those rolls, and that is actually really good for the first 2 weeks. At the bottom here, so I don't lose it. I forgot I wrote the activation word for the decanter of endless water down here.
Boom, shakalaka.
Alright.
Did you want me to roll anything, Dan?
Nope, your role playing into it helped her. For yours, I'm not having you roll anything yet, only because there's little bits. It's going to add up with some other rolls here. As you'll have like a sort of a different skill set than focusing on everything. Because hey Rebel, after about 2 weeks time, the crew is working smoothly. Everyone's sort of fallen into a bit of a routine each day. It's been 2 weeks. You get accustomed to being on the ship, to the food here, the rationing system, the cold air up on the deck, and learning your new skills. The little classroom. Ooh, Breelith, do you use the captain's quarters to create a classroom when you're teaching?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. Just need to know what to add to canon. That's amazing.
Yeah. Also, Breelith will be checking in with her. Well, she won't be doing it every day, but she would have checked in with her patron. She couldn't have done it when they first got on the boat because she'd already contacted them. But the day after, she would contact him about the pirate captain and all of the stuff that she saw on the ship. So she'd fit as much like of what she saw in that 25 in those 25 words. It'd probably just be like a jumble of words, and something like pirate. God, did I get? Let me see here. I'm trying to get the pirate's name. They did introduce themselves, right?
The admiral or the person that's helping you?
The person
That's
of
the
that was on the ship, like the main guy that was talking to us.
Ruth?
Ruth for short. Yeah, Ruth loaning
Okay.
us.
Okay.
The
I think I
admiral
wrote
of
that
Sky
down.
Pirates. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she would, be like, say something about, Captain Ruth Lonas, and then pirate, and then list off a bunch of stuff that she saw that would fit, and probably like run out of the words aloud for the message.
So I'm picturing I saw semicolon pirate food boat.
Yeah. Well, and then she would mostly be focused on like the fancy stuff that like the historical stuff that she saw inside, like his quarter, like where they were eating, especially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I also think around week 2, maybe Charles comes in and is like starting to also sit in on the lessons and is like, oh my God, I remember that. I remember when that happened.
Nice. I love that.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That's a thing now.
It's been so long. I can't. Wow. That.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember it being like that. Huh. Nice.
Occasionally, Sinister would go when nobody's in there, and like Charles and Charlie, and then it would turn into like a Kiss concert.
Nice. Yes, that's amazing.
Nice.
Well, let's see. Kip has probably mentioned our turtle navigator. She's definitely set a time or two and taken y'all aside, and I guess we can roleplay that out a little bit. So we're on course as best I can plot. Now, mind you, that's most travel done. There are certain routes taken, and we can't take those because of the Federation. We'll be shot on sight if we don't have any registration and such. So we're navigating by our bootstraps.
Oh.
So just yeah,
That's terrible.
breathe it, eh?
I don't have any straps on my boots.
All right,
Breathless.
we lost him.
That is
Oh,
a colloquialism. That is slang. That is not literal. He's meaning that we, or she, right?
She, yes, sir.
She means that we are improvising. We're flying.
Oh.
Well, I can't use another one of those.
All right.
We are improvising. We can't go the regular routes. So
Right.
we got to find alternative ways to get around.
Right. Zia, hey.
Okay, so where are the bootstraps?
Oh,
Lord.
Lord.
Well, it's been so tricky navigating. We done lost the bootstraps. We were holding on to them to navigate, and they're gone.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Oh
It's
my
just like in
God.
that story that the guy wrote.
About the bootstraps?
Yeah.
Another
goodness.
time.
Yes.
This is more important, y'all.
I remember
Right.
that one. I've
Right.
only read it once,
Kip,
but
Kip,
I
Kip, Kip,
remember
Kip,
it.
I almost want to hear the story.
I do too. Honestly, I do too, but another time. All right.
Another
Right.
time. Another
Oh,
time.
so-
Okay.
so-
Yeah, we do need. Yeah.
Who among us is the better navigator?
Oh, gosh, who has been training as navigator
Was Cassius?
I changed a little.
Okay. Oh, breatheth is
Breatheth
the
was,
big one. Okay,
okay.
all right. Right. So I think Breatheth has picked it up the most. She's spent the most time with me so far. So Breatheth, as you know, that what we're doing here isn't the normal. If you recall the different routes that we often take, they're very strict.
Yeah.
So we just have to. There's a lot of danger out here with
Yeah.
different enemies, and so you remember those the crazy devils, bearded devil type folk that came in Lots of things come out of the clouds down below and around us and above us.
That was a
and such.
lot.
It was a bit much, right? Oh, and
I don't remember any of that.
Oh,
But whatever.
oh, you're lucky. Oh,
I almost died.
Scary.
It
Right.
was it was spooky scary.
Yeah.
I was getting beauty rest.
Oh, I see, of course.
And he flips his hair.
Nice. Just to say that I really hope, I really need, we all really need to keep a careful eye out and around us at all times. If you hear anything, whistle, shout, whatever you need to do to get everyone's attention. In case you hear any funny sounds, if you look out and you don't see anything, still tell somebody. Sometimes there's some sneaky critters out there.
All right. Before we go to Simhazy Isle, I see you, Breelith. You can take this after me. Before we go to Simhazy Isle, what was the other island that has more civilization where maybe we can pick up some crew or, you know?
Well, I couldn't go against the wind. We'd have to backtrack the last 2 weeks, unfortunately. We're heading southwest, and Stafford. I think it was Stafford Island.
Where's the stop along the way we can get some more crew? Because I think I got a little
Staffney.
bit of one.
There's nothing. It's the islands are very far, few and far between. In fact, there's just the 5 or so here that are charted. I think you came from the twin cities of Sandir. We've been to Atmos. We know of Staffney Island, and this here. That's about it. And as far as I know, there's others, but plenty of uncharted ones. But as far as cities, I understand there's other cities out there, but they're a bit too far to safely travel.
Then he's going to turn and have a pointed look at Zia. You did this to us. And then he'll just...
Oh, you might be muted. Sorry, Zia.
Under my breath, like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But it's important. I promise. I'll make it up to you.
We need more people. We can't sustain this much longer.
One more week. Right? One more week.
Oh, there's about 2.5 months left or so on our trip. But
It's only 2.5 months.
Right.
It's only 2.5 months. It's like, you know, it's just like, yeah, just 2.5 months.
Breathe. Well, yeah.
Be fine. Okay, well, you mentioned reporting back to you if we didn't see anything. How often do you need us to report back to you even if we don't see anything? Because like every minute, every 5 minutes, every half hour?
It's just if you hear something but then look and you don't see anything.
Oh, okay, if we
then
hear something first.
Suspicious.
Something
right.
suspicious.
Hey.
Okay. All right, I
Something
just
It's
wanted to...
best for us to set up watches between the what? How many of us?
Yeah.
The 8 of us?
Well, I guess
We can-
with yeah, right, means what are we at now? 5 plus the 4 crew because we have Charles. Charlie.
Oh, I
rather.
forgot.
So I guess
Charles.
we're up to 9, right?
We
We're
have
up to
plenty
9.
of people to do watch.
Right. I think we'll be safe for now, but you're right, Sinister. We're undercrewed. The ship takes about 20 people to run at optimum capacity. But if we can at least get to 5 to 10 of maybe another few at least 3 more, 4 more crew, just solid crew.
We get there a lot faster, I'm assuming.
I feel a lot much
Overworked.
safer. Right. But there has to be. There's still some civilization down there in Simhazy Isle, so we'll be able to find something. I think, maybe there has to be
Dirt
people.
merchants, probably.
Right. There's certainly some folks that are likely looking to leave, and if they have any skills, well, we'll just provide them what they need. Not many ships head down there from the Federation, mind you. So
He's just going to shake his head and just...
Yeah. See, we have a plan.
and just look at Zia. and then just shrug his shoulder.
Nice. All right. And Captain, I should look at Liazana. So, speaking of navigation, I do have a question for you. There's a few different options for us to take here. There's one path that can cut about a week off of our full travel time. It's much of this area is already uncharted, but I've been through a time or two, thankfully, and have a rough idea how to go this. We can cut a week off, but I've never been through there, so it's a bit of a risk. But everything's a bit of a risk out here. Do you think we should? Do you want me to chart a course through that rather unknown? We can catch, the winds in our arcane engine here, and drive right through, shaving a week off, or should we be safer and take the longer route?
Oh, and she'll turn to the others like, what do you think?
This whole thing is dangerous. It doesn't matter. We've been out here long enough, and I don't have enough wine.
So sorry, sister. I'm really sorry.
I think just
we could go the fast way.
does sound pretty metal and rocking.
It'll make a good song.
Oh.
Like a solid shanty or something? I don't know.
I mean, if y'all are okay with it, I mean, it would shave a week off.
Hey, what? Are there stipulations to going the fast way again?
We always play fast and loose. That's how rock is established.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't really go very fast, but
Also, like, we can get to Liazana's thing faster.
Liazana,
But
she didn't even make note of what island she wants to go to. She's being close to the best with it. She's being.
Everybody has their secrets, and sometimes you just have to respect that.
And then he's gonna tap his medallion of thoughts and focus it on Liazana.
Oh, okay. So, Lisanne, if you'll take a moment, I'm gonna check in with Breelith, but if you take a moment to consider what your surface thoughts are in that moment, then when I hop back to you, we'll check.
Okay.
Breelith? Right? Breelith, right, to answer your question, it's just that none of this is really charted that well, but I have a rough idea of the safer path, or better known path.
and that's the longer path.
It is, but this other option is likely just as dangerous as the rest out here, and it would mean we can have a little more in our rations and a little less wear on the engine from running straight for 3 months.
Well, what could go wrong?
Right. And it's amazing, Liazana, what Cassius. What? What are you thinking? We should probably take.
Well, you don't want to run out of rations. I mean, I like eating, don't you, Cassius? Don't like to eat food?
Yeah, but I like staying alive to eat too.
Well, I mean, who says we can't? We can just work together, and I'm sure everything will turn out fine.
You know what? I'll let you all make your decision. I'll back it up. But just remember what I said. Remember I said, it's iffy.
Sure. Noted. She will pull out her notebook and make a note of that. It's iffy.
Nice.
Cassius, quotation marks.
Cassius heads back to Wisp too to go just continue searching the thing. Liazana, what are your surface thoughts in that moment? Right after Sinister references you playing, I think that's the moment you were going for, right, Sinister? After you mentioned
Right, that moment that she's hiding something, she's not telling us the whole thing, and I think she wanted to go somewhere.
So it would have been like right after she had mentioned something about me wanting to go somewhere. Thoughts. She wouldn't be thinking of the exact name of the island, just that she just needed to go to this island to find somebody. That was linked. How do I want to word this? That was linked to her father, potentially.
You're looking for someone? But he's not saying anything. He's just listening.
Nice.
And you really, in that alley, you mistake that fella with the tattoo, that pose. He wanted clout as someone you recognize, but he wasn't who you thought he was. Who was he to you? Or who did you think he was?
Oh, I'm not comfortable talking with this right now, Sinister.
But you wanted to go somewhere. You mentioned an island or something?
I did.
A destination.
I did.
Where?
It's Daphne.
What's in Staffy?
Sinister, I don't know if I like you prying into my personal business.
I won't pry too hard.
Well, you're prying hard enough.
You're the captain. I'm your first mate. I didn't even know.
So what you're saying is that I'm your captain.
I have no captain, but at this moment, you are the captain.
But doesn't that imply that I am the captain of the ship? Therefore, I am the lead of the ship.
Then
I'm
lead
going to
us.
ask you to
Lead
back down.
us. Then lead us to where you want to go.
Right now, I have already stated that I am okay with taking care of Zia's business first.
Kip's gonna be like, okay, I know where to go, and gonna head up to the wheel and just like start navigating.
Is like Charles there with like ghost popcorn, just kind of being like,
Oh,
this is
yes.
great."
He's definitely gonna have like little ghostly animations like that. Yeah, even the cat has little cat popcorn on his shoulder.
Cat popcorn laced with catnip.
Listen, Liazana, I don't really want to pry too much, and it seems like it's pretty personal. But in order to lead, you must follow. Follow that. I'm trying to help you, ultimately.
How are you trying to help me if you're trying to force me into telling you something that I'm not comfortable sharing?
Oh, I'm just trying to say that you wanted to go somewhere, right?
Yes, and I never denied that. And I
Yeah.
never hid that either.
Well, you didn't tell us why. But I get the feeling it's personal.
Yes, it is personal. And at that time, she's going to, like, shove her seat back and step up and walk out.
Bye.
I have some fun history lessons if you want to sit on them. I have some quizzes and I've made some charts, and she'll start getting stuff out of her bag and like laying them on a table.
Nice.
Lizana, we're doing a history lesson if you want to join sometime. Oh, I hope she's okay.
I wish I could help her like last time, but I can't.
I guess Sinister will get up after enough time has passed while she goes and kind of like stealth and follow her. What time of day is it, Dan?
It is probably 10ish in the morning. It's still pretty
Oh,
early. Mm-hmm.
I'm at, well, as perception. I'm at two. Is that you, Zia? Looking in the barrel.
Nice. Awesome. So sorry, Sinister. You're heading out to look to follow Liazana. You said, or what are you,
Um,
or just
well,
going about the ship?
I'm just going to follow her and talk to her, or at least try to.
Okay. Liazana, do you pause to engage with Sinister, or what would you like to do?
How long was it? How long did you wait before you left to follow me?
It was probably about like half, maybe less than a minute. Just enough for you to get up, close the door, and just walk out, and him consider, and then go.
Probably not long enough for me to do what I thought I was going to do. I feel like she would go. How late is it again?
It's still
It's
early.
10.
It's like 10. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, it's in the morning. Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like she would go out to the deck
Okay.
and kind of like whip out her short sword and like practice like certain like lunges and stuff like that, just
Okay.
in the air,
Mhm.
and just not even. No, she would initially not acknowledge that Sinister had followed her,
Okay.
and just keep kind of practicing with her short sword, just harpy.
Mhm.
He would probably try and sneak up behind her and hit her with the flat of his sword in the butt.
Oh gosh.
Clunk.
Yeah.
Make the booty go smack.
Hell, Sinister!
Look, I didn't mean no offense, but if we're gonna be together and you're the captain, you know, I don't want you to tell me everything. But, you know, it's not best to hold too many secrets.
This is something I haven't told anyone, and I'm still not going to tell anyone.
I don't
It
want
is
you to tell
very
me everything,
personal.
but I
But you
do
still
need...
want me to tell you something.
No, I just need to know if we're gonna follow you. We have to have confidence in you to lead us. I don't really want to say the next things, but you kind of left us. With no reason. And, you know, if we're going to follow you, we need to have a good reason or feel like we're following you for. You're not. I don't need you to divulge your past history or your backstory or whatever, but if we decide for you to be our captain going forward, you got to give us a reason. Just saying.
Do you have family, Sinister?
Yes, I do.
Are you close to them?
I was until they were killed, probably. My mother, yes, yes, I had family. And then he looks a little sad.
Liaison has been still like working on her swings while she's been talking, but after hearing that, she's gonna just kind of like stop and lower
I
her
believe the
sword.
reason why I'm here is because of my mother. She was trying to save me, and that she's probably dead. She sent me a letter. She sent me a message, and it's that to flee and get out. And I have reason to believe that she's no longer alive. That our house has fallen, and in a last effort to save my life, she sent me a message. And she told me she loves me.
Well, Sinister. I guess we're not as different as I thought.
No. I'm trying to understand. I'm not ready to tell you everything about me. I'm not asking that. I just need to know, as a friend, that maybe, just maybe, you not withhold too much from us? I mean, I'm not trying to pry.
Well then, Sinister, I'm gonna ask you one question. Do you agree with revenge?
Oh, yes, most definitely.
I thought you might say that. That's what I'm going for.
Oh,
It's
okay.
revenge.
All right. Well,
But on the level of an eye for an eye.
right. Let's put a pin in that. I mean, I'm quite sure you've been on this revenge quest for a long time.
Yep. Yep.
It's
you're
best
right.
not to go at it alone. It's best to have maybe a first mate.
Small little like chuckle to herself. You know, Sinister, you can be really fucking annoying sometimes, but
I know that. I'm just like, that's part of my job.
Nice.
I get that about me, but honestly, I'll help you if you help me get back home.
she'll stick out her hand and say, "Deal."
Yeah. And then he's gonna do that, and then he's gonna take out his pamphlet and just play "My Heart Will Go On."
Nice.
Aww.
Beautiful.
And then he's gonna say, you need a little bit of work for your swing and your parry.
Nice.
And then that's it. And he's just gonna spar with her.
Excellent. Excellent. Sweet. So yeah, the two of you pick that back up. You're entering in the next day or so, unless anyone has anything else they want to do today. I'm just gonna pass over the next week or two. In the next day or two, there's sort of an increase in the altitude of clouds. You've been flying between different layers of clouds, and of course, far below is just that huge mass of really dark clouds that swirl along where the ground would or should or could be. But you're at a very high altitude, cruising altitude up here, and the clouds are getting a bit thicker through this area. As you pass through over the next couple of days. And Kip gives a heads up. In fact, I'll say Breelith and Kip are up navigating.
Okay.
And unless you have something you want to do with everyone else, but if it's with Kip, I'll say it's the two of you.
No, not with Kip. I was going to do something else. So.
No, go for it, Breelith. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just going to add that because I forgot this when I said this earlier. She would also one day probably like the day after she sent the first message, would
Mhm.
send a message to her patron telling him about asking if he knew who Jolene is,
Mm.
and also telling him about that she is traveling with someone who is related to a person who wrote the book.
Ooh.
And I think that's the only big drop that she got. Uh,
I told you not to tell anyone.
and also that
Zia.
he participated in a ritual where this character
Mm.
did a weird language, and yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
There are no secrets among two people unless one of them is dead.
Oh
my
goodness,
God.
I
And of
love
course,
it.
she would do that completely like by herself when she knew, like dead of night, where she
Okay.
knew no one would be like.
Oh no, Zia totally trusts Brilith.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's no sense in Zia's mind that to even pay attention that much.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's no way it would be seen or detected in any way.
You
No.
probably that's amazing. You'll probably get a message back when you first talk about the sky pirates. Is just
Sure. Yeah, it's just mumbo jumbo.
yeah, like Brilith. It sounds like you're on a ship. Are you well? Pirates? Did they hurt you? What is going on? That'll just sort of be the end of that first one. And as you,
And then, like, the next day, she would have to reply back, like, oh, I'm fine. We're okay. We just might be pirates now, but it's fine. It's good.
okay. After you lose the day and he kind of gets a better understanding of what's going on,
Yeah.
he'll once he get in the next message or whenever hears of the initial mention of Jolene, he'll answer. Wait. Did you mention Jolene in a separate message from talking about how she may be related to someone that wrote this book, or is that all in the same message?
No. I mean, if she'd probably put it in two different, and we have plenty of time. It's like weeks.
Yeah.
So probably one message she would ask if he knew who Jolene was. That,
Okay.
and probably go into something about what she saw with Zia about. That she has the book, that she probably is, has the book right now.
Okay.
And then a separate message, she would tell him about Zia, and that she's traveling with someone, Zia, who could be related to someone who wrote the book, because she can read the book.
Okay. So, all right, the first day, the first message when you mention Jolene, he'll reply, I unfortunately have not met anyone by the name Jolene that does any archaeology work or exploring. I'm sorry. And then when you mention the other details, that she may have the book and you may be traveling with some... Have you mentioned that you found the book to be real?
I've mentioned the book to him, and he said something like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like, let's...
Yeah, he thought you were totally
it's good
I
to
know,
have...
no.
Something like, it's good to have dreams, but let's not dream too far. Something to that effect.
That's great. Pass Dan. Yeah, he'll, as you talk further about it, I'm sorry, Brilith. It sounds as though you feel this book is real. What are the facts? And assuming you send some of the other details in the next
Yes.
message.
Yes.
Well, I think I will have to find this Jolene. Do stay in touch.
She is...
Don't lose sight of that travel mate. If the book is real, they may literally be the key to reading it.
Next day. Oh, I won't.
In the damn cactus calendar. Jolene.
Nice.
Jolene.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
that song has been playing in my head the entire
Me
time.
too.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so the next day she just sends a message like, "Oh, I won't."
It's awesome.
Breel's in full spy mode.
That's beautiful. Let's see. So a few more days go by, and before I have any other rolls, I'll say that the clouds have been getting again even further so, increasingly dense, and they envelop most of the ship. You wake up one morning and it's like a heavy fog has rolled in, almost as dense as smoke, where you just see the particles blowing right past the ship and through the outer rail of the ship as it cuts through all the clouds. Dark grays and light grays for the cloud colors. And Kip is a bit nervous about it. In fact, she might call a bit of a meeting and just, all right, so as you all may have noticed after breakfast this morning, our cloud cover has become increasingly an issue. Of course, we don't navigate by sight here, but it's a bit concerning. This isn't your typical cloud. Well, I should take a step back. And she steps back, and she would have used the captain's room. So she has a room set up that has a large, like a planning table, plotting table, little calipers and other things with a map on this circular table in the center. Very much a navigator, maybe first mate type, setup in here. Large window in the back. Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely intrigued. I'm just standing over, watching everything she does.
Okay. He's got a light with a rim shade pointing down over the map. But as she says this, right, so I can't say I've never heard of it. And she leans into the desk, and the light in the room goes dim. And there's almost like a flashlight kind of light that shows up from under her face, and it's like story time. Oh.
Intriguing.
Yes. So, we need to be on our guard, on watch. 2 people at a time, patrolling the rails of the ship until this cloud cover ceases. There are tales of grand monsters and the clouds below, and when those clouds mingle with our clouds up here, the creatures travel, and they are curious creatures. They might find a ship like ours rather intriguing. Be on your guard. Listen carefully, because you won't see it coming. Right, so, and the lights come back up.
Wait.
Or-
If we can't see it, then how keep watch?
Watch with your ears.
Is it considered daytime?
I'm gonna say that yeah, it would be just after breakfast.
Oh, great.
Oh, breatheth, right.
Have you tried, if they're curious, have you tried talking to them? And sometimes, with curious creatures like that, if you interact with them, sometimes, they won't be as angry as long as you talk softly to them and directly to them. Sometimes if you have treats, it sometimes helps. Just my suggestion, something to try.
Well, I've never encountered a cloud cover like this before. I've only heard the tales.
Oh,
But you
well.
can certainly try if you wish. Just...
Do we have some sort of cloaking mechanism or a way to fly maybe above or below?
Well, we tried navigating out the clouds, but no, we can't go past. There's a safe flying altitude, and the clouds cover that. We can't go down further because the clouds just go all the way down. But Wisp, and Wisp is, in there just shaking his head that we don't have that type of technology on the ship that he knows of. Where's we can ask Vic, right? Where's and Wisp's like, oh, Roy, wait, he's in the bathroom. And with that, we'll take our bio break.
Oh, it's really
Where the bathroom leads on an airship. I guess there's one place, right?
You just drop it below. It's fine.
Down below, yeah.
By the time
It's
it
a
gets
poop
into the
deck for
by the time
sure.
it gets into the atmosphere, it's okay.
There's a poop deck. You just hang your butt off on one side of the ship, and then you just poop off of it.
Nice. No wonder all the
plot
creatures
twist
down
that-
below are so pissed. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
where
angry.
that dark hole is where it all goes.
Nice. Yeah, fairly well. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. I have our fun little cloud loop I'll put up, but we'll keep our audio hot because we are, and we're all in our mid-20s. Yeah. That's a joke from earlier. We'll catch you all soon in about 10 minutes. All right, cloud cover away. Let's see. That was so funny, Dimitri. This isn't your typical cloud cover. It's advanced cloud cover. That glove episode. Okay. I maybe will make coffee if I can. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Oh. Oh. Let's see. I'm back, but I gotta check my notes. Oh, right. That's what's okay. Now I remember. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Nice, Claire. Oh gosh. Oh, nice.
Say hi. Say hi.
Wait, let me turn our cloud dupe off. Oh, it's a puppy. Hey, sweet puppers. We're gonna have some fun, some fun.
The Barbara Bush comment just reminded me of this really dumb YouTube video my friend showed me recently,
Oh yeah.
where there's a guy and he's like, "Hey, your eyebrows are a bit bushy," and the guy does have bushy eyebrows, but he's like, "What? No!" And then like his eyebrows start talking, and they're like, "We should invade the Middle East for oil." It's like, shut up. It's kind of bushy to me. Very bad joke,
Oh,
but I
amazing.
died.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Cool things like that you don't quite expect, and it's like, yeah.
I was like, when you get it like when you get like a an hour-long YouTube video, I'm like, okay. But if it's like 20 seconds long, I'm like, this must be hilarious.
Yeah. Sign me up. Yeah.
Like there's one from New Scooby-Doo that I could not get over, where it was like all of them are doing their catchphrases, like zoinks, jinkies, and then it gets to Fred and he's just like, fuck.
That's amazing.
In the original, he's like, I don't have a catchphrase. It's also very funny.
Yeah.
I have no idea why they didn't ever give Fred one, but
He's got one now.
Fred is the Cassius of the Mystery Inc.
Oh, it's so great. Catching up on chat here too. Alistair Crowley, that's funny. I have to watch the last season and a half of Supernatural. I watched up until that mid-season break in 14, and then keep forgetting to go back and finish it. Shame on me. Yes, the game last week was on point. So great. Oh, let me go back and see what's up. I wonder if Deontay just isn't able to. Oh, he's having internet trouble. Okay, so we'll see. Maybe he won't be on. It's too funny. All right. What's that? Oh yeah, the thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Where were we? This. Oh, that's so good. Alright, I'll bring my notes back up so I don't forget all this fun stuff again. Put that over here. Ooh, yes. Oh my goodness. Please tell me there's links. Yeah. No, I don't care about that. That's... Okay, same things. I better get my dice out. Okay. Here are we just... Fuck. Good evening, Manda. How art thou on this fine eve? I'm getting my dice out, just in case. As everyone heads through this super dark cloud cover with monsters lurking all about. I'm gonna need that one too, aren't I? Blue or orange? That's the question. Both.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. Nice. All right. I'm not sure if Deontay's actually going to be able to join us tonight. It looks like he's having some internet issues, and I haven't heard from him since, so it might have just, dropped off the grid there altogether, unfortunately. But I'm sure he'll be diligent in keeping watch, and probably would not have appreciated Kip's flair for the dramatic in the meeting.
I just kind of imagine him being like eyebrows raised and being like,
Yeah.
what? What now?
Nice. I
What
knew
are
I
we
shouldn't have
getting
left.
into?
Yeah. That's his catchphrase, I think. I think I've heard him say it a couple of times. I knew I shouldn't have left.
I never should have gone with these people.
All right, I'm going to jump us back in here because we'll put us right into this fun, dark, spooky scene. It's tough to tell what. Of course, you know what time of day it is. It's shortly after breakfast, so maybe 8:39 in the morning. But again, it's almost like flying through a dark smoke, in that it just passes across the ship. Now, the ship's magic helps keep the deck clear of anything too heavy like this, unless it's magical. So typically you don't see anything flowing across the deck of the ship, except for birds sometimes. But as far as things that obscure vision, however, some of it does seem to be pouring through, so nothing too heavily, but it slightly obscures vision. Most of this cloud cover just passing by as though you're flying through the center of the storm of clouds. There is an odd pressure to the clouds around you. Your ears kind of close up a little bit, and you feel that pressure, like they want to pop and clear themselves, but they just can't. Vic is definitely taking watch, seems to be on high alert, more so than anyone else, as he almost as though he expects something. He's very carefully scouring in the clouds, looking to discern something, even though it's just heavy cloud cover.
Is it dark?
It's fairly dark, yeah, because
So would I be affected by disadvantage or
No.
not? Is it dark enough to be like dusk?
Yeah, he would not be at disadvantage. There's almost no sunlight getting here. It's just some of the natural light. There's little crystal daylight color temperature crystals that are affixed under the crow's nest here and there and under different parts of the ship. And it's actually that. It appears as it does at night, where it's just the glow of these little crystals around the ship that are illuminating in splotches the deck and trying to cut through the clouds, but not really working at all out there. If everyone can make a perception check, assuming everyone's on the deck. If you're on the deck and keeping your ears out.
I would like to be the furthest point in front of us. Like,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The
Or
very front of the
up,
ship there?
up. If I have to climb in the crow's nest, but he's not that great at climbing.
There's room at the front of the ship if you prefer to be there. Otherwise, you're welcome to
Okay.
climb. Yeah. So again, if any of you were up there, go ahead and roll, and I'll and then let me know what you get for perception checks.
18 for Brila.
Okay.
17 for Liazana.
Okay.
My fantasy ground is not working that
Oh
great,
no.
Yeah.
but
wait.
I can roll on regular dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
So for perception, do you just grab? Because I have like passive perception.
Just grab.
This way. Told you, perpetual grade schooler.
Always grab.
Perception off to the right where it says +3 for you. There's you can grab the +3 or the little die next to it and drag and drop it in the chat box, the chat area. That's like your
Wait.
dice box.
Okay, so
in your skills tab of your character
skills.
sheet.
Duh.
Sorry.
Duh. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
Are we at disadvantage or advantage? I'm sorry.
Just a normal perception check. Mm-hmm. Oh damn.
21.
Okay. And
It's a high number.
yeah,
I got a 14.
that is a high number. Yeah. A 14.
I got a 14.
Okay. All right. 14. Well, 18. The other two were below 20, so only Zia got higher than a 20. I'm gonna actually roll for Vic because he's trying to be hyper vigilant. And okay. Maybe, Zia, just maybe, you saw some movement in the cloud. But it kind of seems unlikely because of how large the creature would have to be to displace that much cloud to fly through.
Do I hear anything?
120 feet or so of cloud in height, kind of moving through. Maybe it's just the clouds in the wind. Sinister and Brelith and Liazana. Nope, it's just cloud cover passing by so far.
What are these?
I was gonna be like, I have a bad feeling about this.
All right, and I feel.
I would ready an action
Okay.
in case something comes within 60 feet. Fairy fire.
Okay. That sounds good. 60 feet. Okay. And you're in the front of the ship. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Another 15, 20 minutes goes by, half an hour. Cloud cover just completely obscuring things. You see Kip racing about the ship back up to the wheel, and then trying to take some measurements through the clouds as best she can, gauging some things, and racing back up. She's probably a Brelith. I know you're still training under me, but
Sure.
Would you be able to help me if you take measurements here and here? You can shout to me when I call for them. It would make this. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great. And she gives you an instrument to measure some things, differences between the arcane crystals on either side of the ship. That's what she's tasked you with. Helps to make sure you're on the level and heading where she wants us to head.
Great.
Dan,
Yeah.
what's the length of the ship?
Oh gosh, let's take a peek-see. I have to actually pull that up. That is in the
Trying to get my.
log of airships. This one. Oh no. That's the Condor. This is the Tempest.
And let's see it.
Oh my gosh. this was a... Okay, sorry, Sinister. Give me a quick sec to find that. No, here it is, right? Is this one at... there it is. It is. Where's my length of this? 70 feet from stem to stern. Mm-hmm.
So 60 feet of me from front to back.
Mm.
And the sides, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around the ship.
Okay. Scanning about. Oops. Did we? Oh, we lost. So there. Okay. Let me just change that to 3 players for now. Okay. More time goes by. Vic is probably going to, as he's walking about. You know what? He's actually gonna approach Zia, and he'll walk up. And, do you see anything out there?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought I saw something, but I don't think no, it was nothing.
You seem to get extra nervous as you recount.
Yeah, a little nervous.
Oh, hey, it's I don't like things that can't be seen like that. That's makes me, I don't know. There's something about the tales of these grand monsters and such just swallowing ships whole, like something I can put my fist to.
Yeah, Breelith mentioned during one of our lessons, there's this thing, thalassophobia or something, like fear of, like not being able to see very far.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm having that right now.
I don't suppose you'd mind if I kept watch out here with you for a bit? Would?
No, I would not. I wouldn't mind. Nope, not at all. I would not mind. That would. Nope, not even. Why would I mind? I wouldn't mind.
No.
Thank you. You see him kind of breathe a bit of a sigh of relief, and he'll just kind of keep watch next to you or near adjacent to you as much as you permit. Okay. All right. He feels a little better then. Good. All right. Another 15-20 minutes goes by. And this wind is picking up. And again, there usually isn't so much that brushes across the ship based on the ship's magic. But this heavy cloud cover, something about the clouds that, as the tails go, is now connecting from down below up with the clouds up here at this altitude. Seems to be allowing some of the cloud mist to waft across the deck of the ship. Can I please have everyone on the deck roll an intelligence saving throw, please?
It's a 14 for Brila.
It's a 16 for Zia.
18 for Liazana.
Okay.
So we assume by the rules of deduction that Sinister got a 20.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I guess I should roll for Sinister until they come back. Let's see. That's we need saves. Oh no, an 8. I'm so sorry, Sinister. Okay, who got less than an 18?
Me.
Oh.
So everybody except Liazana.
Oh, okay.
Krista?
All right. Fun. Okay, so in that case, may I please have, let's see. What is this? No, we don't want that. Zia and Breelith, please roll a percentile die. So for Zia, since you're using Fantasy Grounds, it would be a D100. Just a straight, well, you know that. Shut up.
So okay, I'm gonna like mess up the thing again.
You're fine.
1d100.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Oh,
43
forward
for
slash. Mhm. And I think
Forward slash, of course.
it's roll or die, I think.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Roll or die. Roll, it's tattooed on the
die.
small of my back.
Roll or
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
I got a 3 out of 100.
Oh my goodness.
Relith got a 43.
How do you get a 3?
Yeah, okay. Let me start with the 3. Let's address that first.
It's like, let's
God.
get
Is
You're gonna
get that out
die.
of the way.
Is that what's gonna happen? She's gonna die.
Well, I'm actually gonna send you a whisper, probably on Discord. Is probably the best
Okay.
way.
Oh no.
I'm afraid.
I'm so scared.
It's not even my character, and I'm afraid.
We're all gonna die.
Okay, that's the whisper, and you can choose. It doesn't have to be one of those things. It can be something you consider. Let me jump over to Breelith. Breelith, what was yours? 40 something.
43.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
43 is the answer to everything. Then.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, okay. And I will put that in. Steph, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna message you on Discord. Oh my gosh, when's the last time I messaged you on Discord? Oh, right there. Not long ago.
We're good. We're fine.
All right, I'm going to do this, and oops, hold on. I'm going to give you a link to make that a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there's options, right? Here you go. And Lizana, you don't have to roll. I'm going to have to roll for Sinister. Let's go with orange.
Oh, God. I don't even. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was
17.
thinking the same thing. Steph.
I'm just going to roll another dice just to figure out, like. Okay.
I'm afraid for all of you.
It's gonna get fun in a second. Let's.
Says the DM.
Yeah, this is true.
Dan, you're making me anxious.
Oh, boy. This is a good one. Okay. I'm going to Discord message you back of which one I landed on.
Okay, nice.
Roll to die. All right, done. Here, I'll even give you a quick. There, that's the link to it
Thank you.
from the thing.
Let's check this out.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. Oh, we have to work that in. Okay, I'm sorry. So, these things begin taking effect. I'm going to say Cassius is working with Wisp down below, so I don't do anything to poor Cassius while he's not here. All right. Lizana, I mean, you don't notice anything, right? Everything's going by fine. It's just more of keeping your ears listening and eyes to try and cut through the clouds as best you can. How are Zia and Breelith doing?
Breelith, do you want to go first? I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing.
well, I guess like, does she think that she's like taking it herself, Dan? Like that
That you're under the effect of it. Yep.
Okay. All right, we're just gonna like push the delusion even further, and she's gonna reach into her bag and like pull out something, seems like she's pulling out something, but it's actually nothing. And she raises it to her mouth and like throws it back like she's drinking something. And then she's gonna just be like, okay, I'm really strong, guys. I think we can do this.
That's awesome. You feel like you're just hulking out, Breelith.
I'm feeling really good right now.
Nice.
Pretty. Do this.
That's awesome. Kip shouts out, well, if you're feeling strong, to grab that, if you can manage that large rope over there, lift that up and tie it off in the mast, and Richard will use it for next measurement. We'll... That's awesome.
She's gonna go over there and try to get the rope.
Nice. You're gonna do a strength check as you pick up this heavy pile of rope.
Oh, that was a 1.
Oh my gosh. I want to say lift so hard you fart, but I don't want to and you
She'll
feel
just,
it.
fall back. Yeah.
You're worried. You're worried that you lifted it so quickly that it might have done some damage to the ship because you're that strong.
Oh, right. Oh, is everything okay? Is everything all right?
Right. Well, except for the rope still down there, but the ship's fine. Right? Just
Right. I was worried, because I'm really strong, so I didn't want to like throw off the ship or anything. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I really think I'll try again for the rope.
Oh, now that you're looking at the mast, you're a little worried that maybe you bent it. Like, it didn't crack it, but it's like it needs to be like pushed back into place.
Oh, she's gonna go and push it back into place.
Okay. So, Liazana, as you look around, you see Breelith now, like, bear hugging the mast, trying to, like, bend it or something. Breelith, you're just trying to be careful not to snap it in half and, like, gently.
Oh, God.
Breelith, are you okay?
I got this. I'm just trying. I bent it. I'm just too. This potion. I'm too strong. I'm just trying to fix this before it gets worse.
I think it's okay.
I think the clouds are getting in your eyes, Liazana. I'm sorry. I really need to fix this.
And Sinister, you have a Discord message just about what happened whilst away, and I'll let you choose from that. Zia, while Sinister catch up, what's Zia up to?
So Zia has dropped to her knees and begins repeating a prayer to Hecate over and over and over.
All right.
Mighty Hecate, Queen of the Witches, you are both the dark and the light, you are the way and you are the light. Along it, you hold the keys of all creation. Mighty Hecate, Queen of the Witches, over and over and over and over and over. And over.
Are you right? Zia, are you lost?
And like, if Vic even like touches her as she's going through this, she like shoves him away very, very violently.
Okay. Yeah, if there's anyone else.
Continue saying this.
Yes. Nice. He'd probably have a broken arm if anyone else.
Yeah, if it came down to it, Zia would literally break his arm.
Nice. Okay. Well, I think we might have a wee bit of trouble over here. And Captain. And Sinister, as Vic is shouting to Liazana, what's up with how's Sinister doing?
Oh man, this is a trip. Yo, we can ride it out. Feels like mushrooms, dude.
Nice.
So he's used to this. This is something. He's used to the hallucinogens and psychotropics. He's just riding it out. Yo, this is
nice.
The map is not the territory. The territory is not the map. We gotta stay focused, right? Wee, unicorn piggy. What?
Captain, what do you want to do? You see your crew doing these things.
She's thoroughly confused. She's like, I feel like she'd be like, what the hell is going on?
Captain, it seems that we're under effect of some powerful hallucinogens. Wow. Yeah. I have no earthly idea, but I have a bad case of the wonderfuls.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Woo-hoo.
Captain, I think that Zia needs some aid. There's something wrong.
Yo.
I think there's something wrong with all of them. I don't know
I
what
got
to do.
this. I got this.
Yo,
It's fine.
Raylan, the map is not broken.
We're
Theo,
just
what
high
the hell are
as
you
hell.
chatting?
We're just high as hell. What you
Yeah,
gotta
Sinister,
do.
calm down.
I'm not freaking out. They're freaking out. I'm riding this shit out. This is some good shit. Whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, what would you like to do as course continues? You know what? Poor Kip. I've got to roll for Kip, don't I?
What
Oh,
I say
thank
is
goodness.
we ought to just stop moving if you could cut the engines, right? And then he walks over to Liazana. He's like, your face is melting and I can taste purple, but we need to everybody and just hunker down and just whatever's going on. Butterfly. Whatever's going on, ride it out until we can get past this. It's not natural. It's making us hallucinate, I promise.
Okay, Sinister. Sit
Yeah.
down. Sit
I'm
down.
fine.
No, sit down.
I'm
Please.
flying.
Sit down. No, you're not.
No.
Sit down. Please.
No.
Please.
No, okay. Thanks.
Okay. Breland, the mask is not broken. Repeat that to yourself.
Have you ever seen someone so strong before? I
And
haven't.
then he gets out his guitar in his mage hand. He's like playing the pan flute and the guitar at the same time.
Nice.
He's like, I got to do something. This is not going to be wasted.
You start jamming out. Breelith, that
Right.
mask you feel is sufficiently fixed. But you're still hulking strong.
Oh man. Oof. Hey, I probably shouldn't touch that much, Liazana, because I don't
Touch
wanna break it.
everything.
I don't
Touch
want to
it all.
anything,
Okay,
though. I
Breland,
feel
Breland,
Yes.
calm down. Why don't you do me a favor and go
Uh-huh.
sit next to Sinister and just keep your hands to yourself.
Just touch my hair. Touch me. I like it.
Can I-
Both of y'all, keep
if
your
I-
hands to yourself. Go sit down
No,
next to Sinister.
just I like it.
I'm gonna-
Just tell me.
I'm
My
gonna
hair
sit
is
down
pretty.
I'm gonna sit down really softly so that way I don't break the boat. Okay.
I don't care how, just go sit down.
All right, just gonna she'll
Don't
go over
break
there
the
and like
boat.
slowly.
Don't break the
lower
boat or
herself
fall
down.
through.
I'm gonna go
'Cause
check on Zia.
sometimes when I get really wasted, I fall through a hole.
In this boat?
Nice.
Anywhere I'm walking and I go in a hole, and sometimes I see things about myself I don't like.
I'm
Sister,
gonna say
that was in the book.
the two of you sort of go on about dealing with your respective effects as the wind continues rushing across past the ship. The ship is barreling through. Kip has increased speed and is racing back and forth, so checking the map and checking keeping an eye around the ship. Captain, I'm not sure what this is going on, but I'm putting us full speed ahead to get through it. This seems rather dangerous. And
Are we
I
still
wanted
on
to
course?
Stay in the high
We're still on
ground,
course.
but I
Hey.
just really did.
Okay,
That
keep
was
us on
some good
course.
shit. I was like, did you taste blue?
So I'm gonna just put you two have your moment off a screen for just so I can get to Liazana and see. Sorry, what were you saying, Liazana? Did you say reverse course?
No. I said keep course.
Keep course. Okay.
Yeah.
And Vic is like, Cotton, please. We need to make sure she's alright. She's in a trance or something, and I'm just really worried.
I'm gonna go check on her. I'm getting to that. Just
Nice. You feel the ship speed up a little bit more.
Sinister is like in full on rave mode. He says, boom, shakalaka with the water. Stay hydrated, Grievous.
Nice. Nice. All right, Lisa, what do you want to do with or next rather?
she's definitely gonna go to Zia
Okay.
and see what's going on
Okay.
with her.
At this point, as the prayers continue, Zia almost looks like she's seizing.
Oh.
At this point, her eyes have rolled completely into the back of her head, as they do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the prayer keeps adding new additions to it and getting longer and longer and longer.
Zia, may I have you please do a wisdom saving throw, please? That'll be in the main. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
no, I.
Okay.
Not bad.
All right.
Not great. Not bad.
Through this, as you're shutting down and you're stuck in this prayer, you hear on the very edge of your hearing a voice almost shouting to you, and it gets a little bit closer and a little bit closer with that wisdom saving throw. Zia, snap out of it, and you're pulled out of that effect. And you see a little bow on your shoulder, trying to like hold the side of your face. Like, Zia, are you all right? Get your head out of your ass. You're stuck in something. You got to come back to us.
And so, like, at this point, Zia is gonna start crying almost certainly, because it's been like longer than it's ever been in her entire life that she's been without Bao.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just like the relief of like getting rid of the constant night terrors that have been happening since he's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely still like shaking and like can't even stand up. Like still like completely like falling to the ground.
You're back.
Just like almost shocked with electricity.
Oh, okay.
Over and over and over.
He's just, kind of looking in your eyes. You're back, see, it's all right. You're back. I'm back. We're here. We're on the ship. We're in good hands. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. We're safe. We're good. All right. We got each other. We're good. And that's around the time that Liazana, you come over and you hear her sort of dipping out of her repeated prayer, and see her now kind of down in that position, shaking a bit.
Zia, are you okay? Zia, talk to me, please. Talk to me, please. Can you hear me? Please talk to me. Okay, a nod is getting there. Can I lift you up and bring you over here, or I can keep an eye on all of you, please?
Vic leans down. If you're having trouble, I'll carry you if you wish.
Yeah, I'll help you.
And he'll probably do like maybe a princess carry if Zia's amenable, because he's kind of hulky, and he'll just scoop her up. Nice. Well, hey, you're safe. And he's still.
That's her boyfriend.
He's still nervous, like scanning the clouds, but following his captain over to where Liazana's leading. Where would you like us, Captain?
Let's just stick them all together right now.
Right.
Just right over here.
And he sets Zia down. We'll make sure you're safe. And I'll head back out. Captain, where do you need me?
Shit. Oh shit.
There's a huge shake to the ship. And he stumbles a stumble or two, and then catches himself. And Kip starts, it's like frantic already, racing about up above the captain's deck there, where the steering wheel is, and some of the levers and other things. All right, Captain. I don't know what that was, but it was something large, and we better be. I think we just need to take some evasive maneuvers to hold on to something. The ship will do most of the work, but this is going to get a bit hairy. Slams the lever or two forward, and the ship, like someone quickly hit the brakes for a second, and then it's like a roller coaster dive. Oh, shit. Clouds are now falling in an upward position as the ship pitches forward at like a 35-degree angle downward. It starts to roll to the side. You can feel it. The ship's doing its best to keep everyone, gravity in check and everyone in check on the ship. But it is hauling ass, and you see break through part of the clouds a huge tail, maybe 35 feet in thickness from top to bottom. and with the end, it has a large, almost like a rattlesnake does at the end, but more like a pine cone shape that has this terrible rattle as it goes by, and loops around the ship. All right, well, I think I see what it is, Captain. What should we do? Which way should we go? Should we stay on course? Should we can try and head down, or I don't.
Yo,
What's
I
the plan?
want to touch it.
Nice. It has like psychedelic colors trailing it for you, Sinister.
Ugh.
It leaves little, butterflies in its wake. It's great.
This is beautiful.
Just keep doing your evasive maneuvers. I'm trying to keep these three at least semi-sane.
I am sane.
Understood.
I know exactly what's going on. It's a fucking pine cone of colors.
Liazana.
What?
I think I might have
I
done.
know when I'm high or not.
What
but
just happened to
I
the
can
ship?
do things.
I think that was me. I think it's me. I think I'm moving around too
It's
much. I
not
think I'm too
true.
strong.
It's something
I'm-
in the air. I'm used to hallucinogens and being altered. This is things.
I think you
It's
need to
just
tie me
fun.
up. I think you need to tie me up so that way I don't do any more harm to the ship.
Relith, you're not doing harm to the ship. You're fine. Just sit
I
there.
This is
Who's
things.
wrong?
You're about to get paranoid, and then I just start to. I sit on Breelith's lap like a baby, and I kind of just like start petting her hair
Aw.
and say, "Liz, don't make this trip go bad.
I
All
can't-
right,
I
this
can't
is your
touch you.
subconscious.
Sinister, I
This
can't
is
touch you.
this
I
is
will hurt
this
you.
is what happens when you're straight wasted. Okay, there's something in there that's making you wasted, and you're
can't.
getting paranoid because you're not used
No,
to
I
it.
took a
Just
potion,
ride it
Sinister.
out.
Sinister, I took a potion of strength.
And
I'm
then he
too
starts braiding
strong.
her hair, and then he tells Kevin to start a braiding circle, and
Oh.
I just have lights and stuff and say chill,
No,
just
I
chill.
can't touch anything.
You hear another
can
loud
touch
really close to the ship as it races by. You don't see the tail this time, but you see the cloud displacement. It runs for a good like 230 feet stem to stern, whatever this creature as the tail passes by. Cassius comes up from downstairs. What in the hell is going on?
Wait, he was
tripping
downstairs
balls
this whole time.
He's been working with Wisp. Yeah.
You should get some of it. It smells. It's wonderful.
Jason, strong.
Cassius, them three are crazy. I'm trying to keep them still.
I am still.
Get us
I
out of
understand
here.
it. I love it. I haven't been high in a really long time.
Sinister, quiet. Breelith, you're fine. Zia, just stay alive. Cassius, help me out,
Is she
please.
seizing? Grab something. Put something in her
I'll
mouth.
talk to
Follow her tongue.
I'll talk to Wisp.
There's something in the sky. It's really big.
Make sure
Get
she
us out of
doesn't
here.
sorry. I'm just gonna let Liazana, because there's a little bit of talk over her, so I'm just gonna let Liazana finish, and then we'll jump on that. I just want everyone to be able to say their things. What was that, Liazana?
Oh, I was talking to Cassius like there's something big in the sky. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to keep these three here. Help me out,
Whatever it
please.
is,
Help
it's
us
a
get out
pine
of
cone
here.
of awesome. It's full of drugs.
Another one comes by and rattles the ship some more, and Kip, you hear, she pulls a few more levers, and the ship, boom, pulls up into the air and starts doing a slow roll. And you can feel yourselves, the ship going up sideways, holding you all with this artificial gravity as the ship starts rolling upside down. Rocketing up right now. Hold on, everyone. We're going to make a sharp turn here in a moment.
Wait, what?
Boom! She throws another lever and spins the wheel, and the ship takes this beautiful arc turn to the left. The ship rights itself up, and you pass by, flying just over the ship. The clouds part a bit to see the face of this creature that looks snake-like, very conical in fashion, and it just has layer of scale behind scale, with these.
Is that real?
The eyes are probably a good 8 feet wide, and the slits even are probably a good half a foot of the pupils there, and they kind of dart amongst each of you as it flies by, just narrowly avoiding avoiding it.
I want to touch it.
Kip
Just trying
and it's awesome. Kip and Cassius race up the stairs.
That's not real.
And so something just showed up. Something happened downstairs. Wisp is right behind me. He thinks he understands. It's something that's popped up because of what we're doing here.
Once upon a time, we had this festival. It was like Coachella, and I died a little.
Nice. Kip. Oh, right. All right. There's a new lever here that just. All right.
We got
Coppin.
what?
You
There-
sure
a
you
new-
want to trust that?
I don't
Show
know, but should
Run right where he is. Like what?
nice.
Show me.
And she kind of looks, knowing that you're under something, and she looks at the captain. Coppin, should we continue course, or try the lever?
Sinister, go sit back
Listen.
down.
No, I'm used to being high. It's that.
I don't care if you're used to it or not. It's
And
not
that-
normal. Go sit down.
No, I won't. What's going on?
She
Sinister,
kind of ignores
Sit down.
you, like waiting for the captain's orders.
Kip. Oh
You
my
want-
gosh.
You
Do
want-
it. I don't care. Get us out of here.
Right. And she reaches down through over a couple of the larger levers, and there's one in the
This is
up
gonna be
corner.
weird. It's a base of a liver. What?
And she yanks on this lever, boom, and the ship does. It comes to almost a complete stop. The arcane engine power down, and you feel this free fall for a moment.
Oh, I know what she's doing. I know
Arcane
what he's doing.
engines fire back up, and there's sort of a weird marbly energy, almost like this, like a soapy bubble that is surrounding the
Well,
ship. It emanates off of
When it
the.
happens, Sinister is gonna jump up in the air.
I'm sorry. I know you're excited. I'm just gonna finish the thing I'm saying, and then I'll let you jump in.
He knows
It gets tough
that.
to stick
He's
with
up in the
if there's a lot of interruptions. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Like almost as though a film is coming off of the ship, this soapy bubble film. It goes out about 10 feet in the shape of the ship, and everything outside goes quiet, perfectly quiet. No more wind wisping. You feel the ship engage and start moving forward, racing almost silently to your ears through the clouds. Go right ahead, Sinister.
He's gonna jump up in the air like you told me about this, dude. And then he's like going like to a stop and stuff.
I don't know what that did, Coppin.
Okay. It's at least a little bit more calm. Just keep going. We're gonna pretend like we know what we're doing, and just keep going.
Nice. Okay. Does anyone have anything they want to do as the next like half a minute transpires?
I think we should fly under the line of sight,
Okay.
away from the hallucinogenic area, because certain people are fucking lightweights and can't handle it.
Nice. All right. That's awesome. Kip's kind of looking like, and then looking at everyone else. Anything for Zia?
I mean, she's not out cold, but she's definitely pretty much useless right now.
Okay.
Still recovering.
Oh, all right. Anything for Breelith?
Are we still under the effects of?
Yeah, you are.
I can't touch anything. I'll break it. I'm too strong. I would help if I could, but I can't. I have to just. I'm gonna sit here with my hands up so that way I don't break anything else. I just don't have my own strength apparently.
I will go babysit the other ones.
Okay, that's fine.
Kip turns to Liazana. Right, so are we doing that? And points to Sinister for his suggestion. Or I'm not sure what that did, but... and you hear the rattle go by, but it seems a little more distant now. Like, sometimes it's close, sometimes it's distant.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what's going on?
You can do one at disadvantage, and we'll see what we...
Because I'm freaking high.
Yeah. So Kip's gonna, address Liazana and just to see, like, should we do that? Or what's next, Captain? That's eerily quiet now.
I got a 10 and a 12, so plus take the 10, so 13.
Okay. Very difficult to tell. It's all very strange magics here anyway, in this, whatever this cloud thing is. You can sense some magic from the cloud stuff outside. You're not really sure what the soapy bubble is doing. Magically.
Can Liazana try that check?
Sure. As you're doing that roll, Vic's going to come over. You see him. In fact, you notice that I guess you wouldn't notice that, but you do see Vic coming over. He has a sack of grains over his shoulder that he puts down on the ground and asks Zia, "Can I lift you? And you can rest your head if you." He wants to slide it under your head if you're laying down to support.
That's so cute.
We'll kind of, with your permission,
Yes.
lift like between the shoulder blades, just kind of push you up and settle
Consent
you
is
down.
important.
Yes, yes. Vic, yeah,
But
he
yeah.
definitely gets that. Yeah,
Definitely, 100%.
and then rest you back down. Oh, hold on, because poor old Vic's is romantic at heart.
Aw.
I'm just gonna.
I
Have
feel
him do
like
a roll.
Bo is probably just like making fun of Zia, being like, "Oh, well, like, did I miss something?"
Oh, well, who's this big cuddle bear? Vic's probably, you're going to see a little bit of concern in his eyes at you being in this condition. And he's going to kind of rest you down. As he lifts his hand out, he's going to pull some of your hair up and just kind of brush it back behind your ear, like to put it back in place. He'll
that's
go back about his
beautiful.
business.
I ship it.
Liazana, what's your Arcana check?
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
You've seen some magics in the past. It kind of clicks in this moment, right? That's what the Arcana checks are about. You sense that it's magic, whatever the soapy bubble is. You don't get too much as far as exactly what it's doing, but coupled with the fact that it's now silent, you're not hearing any sounds from outside of this bubble. Means maybe it's some sort of a stealth magic.
It's trippy shit.
And,
I wish I could stay in this bubble forever.
and the fact that rattle you only hear, you don't even hear it. It's sort of like a warbled sound that is sometimes close, sometimes far away. It's the only sound that's permeating this at all. Means maybe this creature has lost track of you and is just searching.
Is that... Yo, this is weird. And he starts playing with himself and touching
Nice.
his hair.
Woo! Yeah, awesome.
He's like,
Okay, Kip.
Hi, Captain.
Obviously, whatever that lever did, it was magic.
Hey.
I think it actually might have possibly been some sort of a stealth mode thing. I
Ooh.
think they may have lost us. So just keep
cloaking
going the
device
course.
or some
Right.
sort of evasive maneuver is what I said.
Kip engages the handle and puts it. Well, oh, Captain, it looks like our maximum speed's been dropped down a fair bit when this thing's engaged, but I'll keep us on course, and I'll get us back on course at the maximum speed that it'll allow.
Just
It's
keep
some
us on
sort of
course.
stealthing thing. You can't go in full speed and stealth.
Sorry,
Probably.
Sinister. I'm just gonna let her have her a little bit of her combo.
bro.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
I know
I'm
it's
going
exciting.
back to Breelith. I'm going to go back to Breelith to make sure she's okay and make sure she's hydrated and try and summon Kevin in my hand to braid her hair and calm her.
Neat. You head down, and Breeless Sinister sits down behind you to make sure you're all right. Decanter of water in hand.
And make sure Kevin's braiding her hair. It's gonna be a braiding circle. So Kevin's
Nice.
braiding her hair, and no, I'm braiding her hair, and Kevin's braiding mine.
Nice.
I mean, Rhodey. I'm sorry.
Road. Oh, right. That's from, yeah, that's awesome.
That's wrong.
I think Charles is going to join you. So
I want to braid Charles's hair.
Oh, okay, sweet. Cassius was running around like a crazy person downstairs, so I thought I would see what he was saying. What's going on with those people? And I thought, let me go see. Thanks.
Braid my hair, Charles. Charles, you can braid my hair.
Oh, that's awesome. This is crazy out here. He kind of stumbles through the storm, but sits down and turns tangible so that hair can be braided.
Just please braid around the beads and things. Don't take them out.
Yeah,
Of course.
don't take the aesthetic away, obviously.
All right, understood. Okay. So Kip, I'm sorry, Liazana, you're having Kip is saying speed's diminished a little bit in this mode, but I mean it's still a fast ship. Should we get back on course then, Coffin?
Yes, get back on course. Hopefully it holds up, and as soon as we feel like we're in the clear, we can take it off.
All right, understood.
Just keep going. Just get back on course, and I'll try to keep things. I can't even say normal, semi-normal.
Hey, I thought I was just having fun telling stories about this, but this is really scary. Oh,
I am right there with you.
She starts
I need
adjusting
some drinks.
course. And over the next half an hour, effects begin to fade. At a half an hour mark, everything's cleared. You begin leaving this cloudy area. They start to dissipate. The clouds get a little brighter, a little more sunlight poking through before finally you emerge. And you can even look back and see this wall of cloud after you're like 10, 15 minutes, I guess it'd be 40, 45 minutes away from where we started here. You can look back and see this huge wall, this dome of clouds that have accumulated from the ground up, mingling with the clouds up above, and it just makes this huge stack of clouds up into as high as you can see on the horizon there behind you. But you're out, you're free. Kip disengages the bubble, kind of shrivels back up like shrink wrapping the ship, and before the film disappears, and Kip increases his speed to maximum. You're back on course. Everything seems behind you.
Well, my high's coming down.
Vic's gonna come over with some water probably just to check on.
No,
Zia.
I have the decanter of water. I've been trying to make sure
Probably do
Brew
that
isn't.
too. Yeah, just for Zia, he'll sit down and. But yeah, so what do you all want to do?
So the effects of the stuff's wearing off.
Have worn off. Yep.
Oh, good. Okay.
That
Liaison's
raw
gonna go
strength.
check on everyone.
Okay.
That was something.
Zia is probably going to try to communicate with Bo to update on everything, but in broken kind of sentences so that other people who are hearing this don't understand.
Okay.
Or at least it seems like kind of like updating. We did the ritual, the thing happened, there's somebody else, there's the book from the thing that we did. Dream, you there?
No.
Charles, ghost?
He's got a little bumpy there
Connection,
at the end.
you, and also, yeah, going island person, question mark.
Nice. He kind of takes the cowboy hat off his head and scratches his hair. Whew. Well,
Where have you been?
Whew. No. Well, listen. I really don't know. I was just like sort of nowhere, and I was trying to reach out to you, and I couldn't. And then I heard you. I heard you praying, and I knew that you were found yourself in some sort of trouble again. And I thought I need to get there. And the more I thought on it, the more I felt your presence, and just followed it. And here I am.
Well, I guess blessings to Hecate as the queen of the crossroads. She must have brought you back.
Well, yeah. And gives a nod and looks up at, the TV. Well, thank you kindly. Thank you. Well, I'm glad to be back. Sam. I mean, what a time to come back, but
You picked a hell of a time, and if you were corporeal, I'd slap you.
Awesome. Liazana, as you come down, you hear probably overhear some of what the broken conversation. You see Charles, Breelith, and Sinister in their. Are you coming out of your breeding circle now that things are sort of gearing down?
No,
Okay.
no, I just love it. It doesn't matter for him.
Nice.
He's like, whatever. He understands that he's coming down, but he just wants to sit there and let people play in his hair besides like his own fingers or Kevin or whatever. He just likes some extra attention.
Nice.
And the fact that he's trying to, probably make somebody else look cute too.
Nice, awesome. Just Sinister, I don't know if you're up for this, but I think that this would make for an awesome song.
Yeah, well,
Right.
it's one of those things that I'm used to being a tipsy traveler. I kind of live life altered.
I see. All right.
Yeah, I'm used to this nonsense, and and people either freak out or ride it out.
I see.
You just kind of go with the flow.
I kind of wish I was up there sooner.
I mean,
Next
you
time.
take your time. You're dead. You got all the time in the world.
That's a good point. That's a good
So-
point.
So
But
what's time to you? What's really time to you? Honestly, I mean, I would like to understand that a little better, more better.
Oh. So,
So would the song be to braid hair too, or would it be about braiding hair?
braiding hair is a focus point to get you to
Okay.
focus off of being high and
Right.
altered.
And so the song will be about
It's
how
get
to
you
braid
do
hair,
activity so you don't get hair.
I see.
things you can put
paranoid
in your
because,
hair.
Yeah.
It was cute, right?
Yeah, it was
Hair
very
looks
calming.
fantastic.
Thank you. I just.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
kind of like a drunk whisperer.
Oh, I wasn't drunk. I was just really strong.
Well,
after
you know what I
taking
mean.
the
Altered,
potion.
high, whatever. Just
Right.
paranoid. Somebody's not.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and check on the others. Thank you. It's lovely. I've never had my hair. Well, no, she has. She's had siblings. Okay. Bye.
Whatever. Charles,
Yeah.
listen. There's some things going on in this fucking ship. People like to keep their secrets and
Yeah.
think they're not, whatever. But
I.
needless to say, Brilliff is reporting into somebody. Liaison's got some personal vendetta. I haven't figured out Cassius, and she is on some goddamn quest for a book, and she's railroading this thing. I'm just here for the ride, honestly, and the story and the booze, and I really don't need these people because I'm fucking rich and a rock star. But needless to say, they need me. I know they do, because
Sure.
honestly, I've been altered for a minute, and I'm coming down. I get a little chatty and verbose, and I need
Sure.
somebody to talk to,
Well,
so I
let's
can
talk.
calm down. Because,
Yeah.
all right, I am. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of secrets on this ship, and guess what?
I love secrets. Yeah.
You're a ghost, right?
Yeah.
You can be invisible, right?
Yeah.
You can be my eyes and ears, right? You
Probably.
can be like stealth mode and stuff and check in with me, right?
I can probably do that, but I
Because
kinda
you think I'm
respect
fucking
everybody,
cool.
Too. Well, you
I'm
are
fucking
very
cool.
cool.
right, and I can have you in on my stage thing. They'd be like, oh, what's that? And then all of a sudden, boom, Charles and Charlie Ghost Cat. What?
Mm,
That's my entourage.
yeah, that does
I can
sound
teach you how to
cool.
play something, music too.
All right.
What you like? Drums, bass, what?
Oh,
I
drums.
know.
I used to play the drums. Hmm. I'm very good at the
You want
drums.
to play drums? I can teach. All right, I'll teach you some drums. Just come to my room. We have drum lessons, but you gotta do something for me, right?
Maybe. I will consider it.
You gotta be sneaky about it. You can't tell people, man. You can't be about this stuff. You gotta be sneaky like a spy, because I'm kind of
Oh.
like a spy.
I don't
I'm
like,
not kind of like.
I don't want to sneak on anyone. I like gossip, but I don't like. I won't sneak on people. I'm sorry.
No, see, we're not trying to do anything like that. You know, they are our friends. They deserve their privacy.
Yes.
But if you see something or hear something that is like
I should say something.
fucked up, right?
Terrible,
Like
sorry.
on a level like really fucked up, then you might want to. But if it's
I
like on some
see.
like, oh, I stole some bread from the corner store. Ha ha ha. You know, let them have their secrets. But if it's something that affects the group, you might want to check in with them.
Right. Say okay. I understand that. That would be dangerous
Yeah,
to have to say something.
Be a detriment to us all.
So you and Charles continue your conversation. And
And
he
then
keeps you
he's
company.
like, he goes down and says, anyone who wants music lessons, come join me. So yeah.
Yes. All right. Charles and Charlie will head on down. Breelith, you've gone over, I think, check on Zia, and Cassius is downstairs.
She for sure will check on Zia. Just make sure Zia's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of check on on Liazana, and she'd probably go up to Liazana. So I'm sorry I couldn't help, Liazana. I just, it was too dangerous for me too, and I hope I just didn't want to break anything, but I'm glad that we got through. Okay, right?
It's okay, Breelith. You realize that you were actually hallucinating?
Oh no, I took a potion. I took a strength potion. It's yeah, but
you
it
know what?
but it wore
I'm
off.
not even gonna argue with you.
okay. All right. Have you seen Zia?
I guess she walked off somewhere. You might ask Vic, maybe, if he knows where she's at.
Oh, why would Vic know? I'll go find Vic and ask.
You'll see Vic sitting down, crisscross applesauce, and just holding a canter of water in case to offer it up to her, and trying to do his best to make that sack of grain as comfortable as possible. It's a little chilly, so he's kind of chivalrous when he wants to be. So he'll find whatever extra vest he had. He'll just kind of put that on since she's been through so much. Just
Okay.
cover up her torso with it.
Raylith will approach. You got some medical skills, Vic.
Just some things they've picked up here and there. Just.
Well, we don't want to take up your time, so you can go on, and I can take care of Zia. It's fine.
At this point, Zia turns to like Breelith when Vic is not looking, and it's just like,
You
leave.
you want to leave? Okay.
I
I can sit with her.
Right. Well, I hope that it'll kind of, if your hand's at your side on the ground, try and just pat your hand, the edge of your hand, shyly. I hope that you're well. If you need anything, lass, let me know. Kind of looks at the two of you and stands up, kind of towers over for a minute, and then walks back to take care
Bye,
of
Vic.
his deckhand duties.
Zia's gonna kneel down. Zia, I think Vic likes you.
Oh,
Ooh,
I think-
pulled his hat down over his.
Breelith.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. By the way, it was a wild time. I mean, I took a potion, so I was out of it. I kind of looked over at you, and you seemed like you were going through a hard time. So I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, it was going great.
Oh,
And
really?
before-
So you did have a hard time. Got it. It looked like it. Gee. Oh, are you angry? Do you need something to punch? I can get you like a pillow or something out of one of the bunks. Did it make you angry?
I'm at a loss for words, Breath.
Oh. Well, at least you can talk. But I don't know, maybe at a loss for words. Gee, what could be that? Oh. Well, anyways, we could have we're still in for a lesson later, right?
At this point, Zia probably just rolls over and is just like pretending to be asleep, probably.
All right. Do you need me to sing you a lullaby to go to sleep better? Okay, no? All right.
You're testing my patience.
And she'll like pat her shoulder and like slowly like back away and then move.
Awesome.
thought-
Absolutely awesome.
She was never gonna leave.
Ooh. Well, I've seen her be mighty sharp sometimes, but sometimes she's denser than those clouds back there.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that. Because, like, I was, thinking, oh, if only I had a sending stone with Vic. And then I realized that you missed the whole sending stone thing.
Ooh.
There were some pirates that happened.
Oh, more pirates.
It's not really that important.
All right.
But, yeah, we have, like, a pirate thing going on.
That sounds right, I suppose, as long as everything's on the up and up.
Yep. Well, good night.
Oh,
Zoo turns over and probably is gonna start taking a nap at least.
nice. Okay. Breelith and Liazana, I guess. Do you have anything else for the day before we advance the passage of time?
No, other than she would just go and try to find Zia later for their lesson.
Okay, nice.
And then Zia would be like snoring extra loud. Like, I'm asleep.
And anytime that she if she's ever for the next like however many days that they're traveling like alone with Vic, she's gonna be like,
Why?
she's gonna be like, oh, wow, the weather today, huh?
Just kind of grunts.
Yeah. That's weird. Wow. So Zia,
Perks up a little bit.
she's been very useful on the ship, right?
Very, hey.
Yeah.
Very impressive person.
Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, bye.
I'm trying to figure out what the reverse version of a cock block is when the gender is reversed.
Right? Yeah.
I'm Googling it furiously
Yes,
right now.
it's awesome.
She
Because
It's
I
called
need to know what to call
matchmaker.
this episode.
She's being a matchmaker. She's trying.
The absolute worst one that I've seen so far, but I am actually kind of drawn to, is Beaver Dam.
Beaver Dam! Oh, yeah.
Oh, ma'am.
That is amazing. And
And so-
probably the episode title.
If she sees
Yes.
that'll happen like 2 or 3 times,
Ah,
like
okay.
over the course of the next few days.
Nice.
She'll see him and just kind of like mention Zia once, and then be like, "Okay, well, bye."
Nice. Probably the third time he'll even ask, as you mentioned, did she say anything about me? Do you know? I don't know if she really knows that she seems to know that I exist, but sometimes I get
Right. Well,
mad.
she talks to you, so she does know that
Right.
you're there. So that's a
Right.
good thing.
Right.
That works in your favor. But yeah, no, yeah, she mentions you.
Oh, is it anything good?
Oh, well, just that you're tall. And you're very good on the ship.
Oh,
Also that you talk to her.
I see.
And how the color of your skin. And how nice it is. And you're sometimes, I think once she mentioned, that you're genteel.
Well, that sounds like good. Good things.
What?
I suppose. I mean, or maybe she just thinks I'm handy to have on the ship.
Oh, no, I think she thinks that you're more than handy. Like super handy.
Wait, she didn't say super handy, did she? I hope
No.
I hope I didn't come across like that.
Oh, well, I mean, you do stuff with your hands, right? You do
Well,
pick up stuff
aye.
and work
Aye.
and
Where is Sinister right
Kind
now?
of holds up these super big hands, like
Yeah.
Aye.
yeah, those are, and she like pokes them. Those are the hands of a working man.
Wow.
So you don't have anything to worry about there, Vic. No, you definitely work with your hands. But yeah, I think that she definitely looks at you, and
Aye.
I definitely have seen
No, she
her
doesn't.
smile after looking at you.
What
Oh.
was she? What?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Other times she looks over to her shoulder and talks to something there.
Yeah.
So,
I got my mess.
Right.
she'll kind of give him like a punch in the shoulder. So good talk, right?
Right. Thank you. Breelith. I appreciate it. He's
Welcome.
gonna kind of just scooch off too.
Keep working with those hands, Vic.
I'm gonna head
I
off.
think that works.
I am officially deceased.
It's awesome, Christy.
Okay, so was Zia there when that just happened?
No.
Or did Breela just say, I think that worked to, like, nobody?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I was like, which one of these situations is worse?
She said it to herself. I think that works.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
I love how, like, you were like, I'm gonna compliment this person's skin color.
Yeah, he's like, wait,
That's so
where's this
cute.
going? Yeah. And it looks nice.
I don't know how that would
would
fly.
It's so glowing. And gray and gold and tattooed up.
Awesome. So I'll go around and just check and see. We've got, you've cut through the faster way, so hooray! You've for taking a week off. You have a little more in your rations, a little more freedom in navigation to still make it there at a decent time in case anything comes up. Let's see, that was 2 weeks plus that plus 1 off, so you have about 2 months left with that extra week cut off. I'll do rolls and everything off stream. But is there anything over the next 2 months that anyone wants to do? Cassius will complain, but
Sure. Yes.
go around and see, Sinister, is there anything you have in mind over the next 2 months?
I want to check in with the Cinderstone with that woman. I can't remember her name. From
Okay, yeah. So you call through, and what
I
do you
say,
want to
hey, girl. Hey, girl. What you wearing? Yo, status update. Not a damn. We went through this cloud where I got high as balls. What's up?
Nice. All right, you get a response. Right. Hello. thank you for the update. That sounds scary, but I'm glad you're all right. How's your travel? What's your current destination? Is what she'll ask at the end of that. But you won't be able to respond until the next day. But if you tell her the next day what your destination
Next day, I'd
is.
say, yo, Captain's being cagey with me. I'm not exactly sure. I think we are going to, what's
Simhazy,
the
I think. Oh, the other one is
Staffney.
Staffney, thank you. Staffney Island.
I think we're going to Staffney, but I'm not exactly sure. Hey girl, what's the best place I can stop in to have a good time and maybe sell some maybe slightly used items?
Ooh. You she says, she responds, oh, a Staffney Island. That's a good place for you to find what you're looking for. Just keep us updated if you would. We may have a task.
Then the next day he'd be like, what you wearing? That's it.
Nice. So you don't end up with a response to that one. All right.
He just basically he's trying to throw her off and fuck with her at the same time and flirt with her.
Nice. The trifecta. I'm just kidding. Liazana, how about you?
I think she's gonna be kind of more of the same stuff that she was. Maybe maybe a little more drinking if they have some.
Okay. They do.
She'll keep checking in with Kip though on the navigation, making sure that things are going well.
Okay.
Kind of she's gotten a little bit more cautious ever since the incident.
Oh, gotcha.
Cause that really like effed with her.
I bet.
That was jarring.
All right. Breelith?
She'd probably mention her conversation to Zia. Like during one of their lessons, be like, so Vic, right? I talked with him the other day. Yeah, we chatted. We're just kind of shooting the breeze. Your name came up. He asked about you. And I told him, that you mentioned, that you have looked at him and, smiled. Sometimes after looking at him, he asked if you talked about him. That's what I was talking to him about. Is he asked me, because I had talked to him a few times already, and like the fourth time, he was like, "Hey, so you mentioned Zia a lot. Does she ask about me?" And maybe. I think it was talk, and I was like, yeah, of course she does. Vic, she talks about you a lot. Well, I didn't say that, but yeah, so he seemed okay.
Bo, I'm kind of thinking that maybe I shouldn't have made that offering to Hecate as a gratitude for you returning, because it seems like she plunged us directly into hell.
Oh. He's way cooling himself with his hat.
you guys look, I mean, he was looking at you. You got, upset after he left. I mean, you were angry. I mean, almost as angry as you seem right now. It's weird. So I thought, hey, maybe if I talk to him and say her name, maybe that will get, he'll, talk to you more. Because that's how these things work, right? You have to talk to each other first a little bit and talk to each other some more, and then you talk to each other some more, and then eventually you're married.
I feel like during this whole conversation, Bria is really just talking really, really fast and kind of talking.
Mm-hmm.
And so Zia actually leaves halfway through, and I don't think Bria really notices until
That's
the very
amazing.
end of that.
No.
You look over at Bria and she's gone.
See ya? Did she go invisible? She says to herself.
Nice.
But yeah,
Okay.
I do think there's only one thing Zia would want to do during this time.
Okay.
That's okay.
Mhm.
I don't know if you had anything else, Bria.
No.
Okay, sorry about that. Well, oh my god. I think Bo and Zia really need to talk about the dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to know if Bo has any connection to Charles or knowledge, or like, because it was like talk to Charles or whatever, and it doesn't seem like Charles knows anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Cut
like,
to Sinister's room, teaching Charles how to play the bongos and stuff. Or a
Nice.
tambourine, teaching him rhythm and whatever.
I love the idea of Zia being like, this person, this ghost, has some sort of mystical, arcane, ancient knowledge, and we need to know what it is. And then it like swoops up, and it's like,
Right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's 4 for tempo. 1 and 2 and
That's
3
awesome.
and 4.
He seems to be picking it up pretty
And
well.
he's trying to stack with the state that goes in between them, so there's no effect.
Nice.
So there's no way I can discipline you. You need to be corporal for me to do this, so I can have a physical response.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. I know. We'll jump into that.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I
Nice.
need to get to 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4. But we are starting off on a 4/4 tempo. That's like simple. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He starts picking it up. He seems like he maybe had a little bit of practice with this beforehand in life at some point. Some of his seems to sink in.
All right. And then he's gonna go to drawing and singing and everything.
Nice.
He just wants a create a buddy with him.
Oh, awesome.
Act 3 is a fucking hallucinogen
This
cloud,
is
and people
fantastic.
start wild.
He's reading through the script like, oh, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
what's my
then
motivation?
Kicker is there's a Goliath and an Azamar because she has the fucking wings. I know it. Right. She's human, half human, and he's half divine. Right. But they don't know how to talk to each other because they're both fucking weird.
They're like star-crossed lovers. That's so... Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Nice. So you all... Oh, right. Sorry. So Zia, you, as you ask Bo about that dream, he starts thinking, I don't recall any... he starts rubbing his head a little bit like he's, having a little trouble, a struggle, almost a headache from trying to think out of, I don't know, so I feel like it's, I almost remember something like it's on the, right there on the edge of what I can grasp, but I just can't. I don't know. It just slips away. But I feel like maybe, I don't know. Every time you see him sort of refocus back on it, it slips, it gets a little bit of pain and slips away again.
it's okay. We don't have, I'm just glad that you're back.
Right. Right, well, I'll keep thinking on it. See if it sounds like it was important. And
I think so, but the important thing is you're back and that you're okay, and this is clearly causing you pain, and I don't want it to take you away from me again.
all right, appreciate it. Well, I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it. We make excellent detectives, right?
I don't think anybody's ever said that.
Probably.
There's always a first time for anything.
Awesome. So these, as you set out with your plans for the next 2 months, you get about, let's see, 1 month. So 1 month has gone by with, it was 3 weeks technically gone by. You just missed that. So another 3 weeks go by, and there's some confusion about where you are navigation-wise. Kip is sharing with anyone that's there and listening, at least the captain, if not anyone else, that showing the maps and like, all right, so we should be over here, but none of these things are matching up, and things keep changing. I'm not quite sure what I'm figuring it out, Captain. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. And she stutters for a minute as she looks off over anyone's shoulder that's here up above the captain's quarters and deck. And as some of the clouds part, for any of you up here, if you follow her gaze, you will see this particular image. Let me see if I can just...
It's nighttime, right?
It is actually like a late afternoon, maybe 1 o'clock in this particular day. So, and it's been about 3 weeks since the other event, and this island shows up. The clouds separate, this endless supply of water stemming forth from the center of the island, pouring off its edges, covered in trees and brush, with this tall mountainous structure in the center, and sitting atop it you see what looks like this palatial building.
Oh. All right. We need a pit stop, yo. I'm tired of flying on this thing. I don't know how you surface dwellers deal with this endless wind and sunlight, honestly.
Kip seems to be like in a frenzy, opening up a bunch of tubes of maps along the side of this table, the area up here where all the levers and other things are. Captain, and she slams down a map and unfurls it, and it's like this super shady sketch, like a literally sketched sketch map. And it has a bunch of question marks and notes on this map. I think this is that hidden island of Macaw.
Oh.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
Sam.
I can't believe that came back literally from session 0.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that extremely briefly before we even started streaming.
Mm-hmm. Macaw. Fantastic night, everyone. Well done in getting through the horrors of that craziness. Roleplay phenomenal as always. Thank you, everyone.
I don't know about you, but Sinister is comfortable with being on.
Nice. That was great that Sinister leaned into that. That was fantastic. Oh, gosh. So I'll put up our schedule here as we wrap up. For anyone new, we have a boatload of D&D content across the week in this 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time slot, as you can see here. We also have a Saturday evening 6 to 9 Eastern D&D stream. It's on hiatus next 2 weeks, I think. Then it'll be back. New additions, we have on Tuesdays 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where they craft out different tiles and minis and other things that they're going to use for their streams as they DM a couple of the games here, a few of the games on our channel. Fridays, noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, you can catch Steph drawing fan art from across the different campaigns. And if you want to have a say in what she draws, consider joining her Discord. There's a channel there to put in requests, and then they get voted on. and then you get to chill and watch them come to life. And then Sunday afternoons, the perfect Sunday afternoon chill stream. Vic hosts Madbird Plays, where she has a bunch of people from across the community, D&D tabletop community, and other streamers within the same come together. Changes every week for different players, different games that are played in Tabletop Simulator, different board games, and sometimes Jackbox. So check all that great stuff out. We actually have some more stuff coming down the pipe, as it were. So look forward to some more announcements in the near future. It's exciting. Again, thank you so much, players. Thank you, viewers, for hanging out with us. You've been watching tonight an Extremis. Our Saturday night campaign runs every Saturday night, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Sorry, I think we lost. Where's the? Nope, don't have that set up. Let's just go back over here and fix this. There we go. So we are going to give a nice little raid over to a stream that we actually haven't raided yet. Another D&D stream, Mindflayer Inc. We'll give them a pop in and cheer them on. I'd like to do a caw Madbird raid just for hype and marketing purposes. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everybody. Can't wait to catch you all again soon. Catch you then. Bye, everyone.
Bye.